Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm driving the Kamikaze R. And look at this factory complex here. This is cool. The new visuals in the game are awesome, right? Huge upgrade. And yeah, the best department at Wargaming have pulled out all the stops again, right? Good to see. So, I'm in a 3-point domination game. It's a low tier game. And torpedoes away against the Slav there. Obviously I'm trying to take the cap here. And I think he's going to experience the power of the Kamikaze. Yeah. And that's first blood, and got an extra consumable there because I've got Yamamoto Soroku as the captain on my Kamikaze R. So whilst we're waiting for the cap to be taken, I'll just refer to the wiki about the Kamikaze R, and it says this. A typical Japanese destroyer that was built using the experience gained during World War I. She boasted a very high speed and a powerful torpedo armament. The AA artillery, however, was very weak. She is identical to Kamikaze in all respects save appearance. And Kamikaze R's camouflage is Suminagashi themed. Kamikaze R was obtainable through Project R from the 18th of January 2016 to the 14th of February 2016. So Viper, enough of the history lesson. Tell us why the Kamikaze is great. Well, I think the primary reason why Kamikaze R is so great, along with her sister ships Kamikaze and Fujin, is the concealment. If you look on the screen, you can see that the concealment is 5.4 kilometers, and pretty much unsurpassed at any tier. So when you're playing this ship, it's absolutely imperative that you use the concealment to its full potential, okay? Very important. Do not get spotted in the Kamikaze R. It doesn't have any hit points. Well, it has hit points, obviously, but it's only got 12,850 hit points. So if you get spotted by a cruiser, for instance, you're gonna melt pretty quickly in a couple of salvos if it hits you. So the idea of this ship is to stay within 5.4 kilometers, get as close to the enemy as possible, and spam torpedoes. Which brings us on to the next subject, the torpedoes. The fish on the Kamikaze R have a 7-kilometer range, and they reload in 40 seconds or thereabouts, so you don't have to wait long until you've got another set ready. So as you can see, I'm just going to stay at like 6 kilometers just over to this October Revolution that I'm behind and flanking. And the first set is about to hit him. And as you can see, the torpedo damage is considerable at this tier. Removed a lot of his health just with one salvo, only hit him with 2 torpedoes there. And I'm sending a second salvo. All the time, I want to keep these cruisers spotted for the team. I would say that this game's quite unusual in the fact that usually I'd be prioritising the cap circles. As you can see, I'm actually in the eye line flanking around the enemy, trying to keep vision of the cruisers and battleships that I spot for our team so they can get damage into them. And this is a fair old cluster of enemy running away from our advancing forces, who are between Bravo and Charlie Cap at the moment. And I'm going to try and take some targets of opportunity here. Now, don't know if you can see, but on the minimap the Königsberg's coming towards me, so I'm going to send some torpedoes directly at him and turn away, because I don't want to get spotted, right? It's a full speed turn. But I've got mine to get some fish into the October Revolution as well as he's retreating. So we can multitask here, can't we? You know? So the Königsberg's kind of turning away-ish. And I've got mine to get some more torps off against the October Revolution. And I'll send another couple of sets in his direction. But they're not required. Take him out for the second kill of the game. And at this point, I noticed that we still haven't got the Bravo cap, so I'm a little bit concerned about that, to be honest. I would have expected one or two of our other DDs to go in there and take the cap. We've got 3 DDs left on our team, the enemy have 2. So we should be able to take that Bravo cap, and it looks as though that the Nicholas on our team has gone into the cap. So a little bit of repositioning to do here, I think. And I'm trying to decide what is the best course of action, really. At this point it might be a good idea to talk about the Kamikaze R's main weakness, really. And that would be its torpedo range, 7 kilometers. Back in the day, the Kamikaze, the sister ship to the Kamikaze class, if you like, at tier 5, had a 10 kilometer torpedo range. And yeah, it was a little bit overpowered. So yeah, they had to dilute the ship just a little bit, had to tone it down somewhat. And and yeah, the Kamikaze was nerfed into the ground, okay, and there was much wailing and gnashing of teeth, as you can imagine from the player base. And yeah, so back to the game. The Königsberg's turning broadside here. And I know there's a DD in that smoke screen ahead, so send a couple of sets of torpedoes into the smoke. Don't want to get spotted by the Königsberg, he's turning in. And got fairly close there for a little while. It was touch and go whether I got spotted. And yeah, he's going to take one. He'd have taken 2 if he hadn't slowed down, I think. Time to open up with the guns, I feel. It's only going to take a salvo or 3 to get this guy down. And thankfully, the team take him out.
It's the smile within the pain. It's the logic but insane. You cannot know from where it came. It's the way you cross the floor before you head on out the door. It's the figure on the wall. So many times I heed the call. It's the silence of the room, the way you turn before you bloom. Another shadow for the blind. I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Although I'm running up a hill, I feel I'm always standing still. Can't remember where I've been. I don't know where I should begin. I don't know where I should begin. I don't know where I should begin. It's far too many of us here. A crowded planet full of fear. It's not the way it's meant to be. We should be happy living free. Although I'm running up a hill, I feel I'm always standing still. Can't remember where I've been. I don't know where I should begin. 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 I don't know where I should begin.
Every day I'm looking for a way to return to the time when everything was easy to learn. Don't know when it started to get so serious, building up an illusion of a world full of trust, moving on when everything's gone. It's hard to be strong. Confusion in my mind.